Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Mark Hamoud from the Swiss Quality. Welcome to our second video. Okay, I would like to talk to you today about what you probably have heard of, or you have seen, or you're very experienced with Kintsugi. Kintsugi is a Japanese art where if something is broken, you don't throw it in the bin, but actually you fix it with gold powder. And in the Japanese ideology is that actually it's even more beautiful as it is broken and mended. Take that to your personal life as I have. One project we were really broken and we were good for the bin. We didn't define the scope properly, and of course we clashed with the customer when we realized that the customer is trying to have way more than what we thought the real scope of the project is. And that was a very interesting situation. I wrote an article on LinkedIn about it, and we said that it boiled down to the discussion on what standard is. That is, every time our colleagues who were demonstrating the project, demonstrating the product, it was a SaaS product, software as a service. And every time our colleagues were showing the customer what the software is, every time the customer saw a function on the screen, they claimed it. They said, oh, and actually that should be part of the solution. That should be part of the solution. Well, actually those were configurable modules that you can include or not include in the final solution. And then when we said that actually this is not part of the scope of the project, the customer objected and said, no, this is standard functionality that should exist. And we had, as I said, very interesting discussions on what standard is and how do you define standard. So if I ask you, how do you define standard? For me, the answer is there is no standard. Every project is different, and every product can be understood, can be conceived and perceived in a different way. So your only way out of this is to have proper scope documentation. That is full understanding of what the scope is by all the stakeholders around your project. You should make sure that you sit down at least with your sponsors, with your customer, and with the major stakeholders, or at least representatives of the major stakeholder groups. And you make sure that you don't only agree on the terms and on the words you're using in defining the scope, but you genuinely agree on the spirit and on the details behind. That is exactly what is included and how it will be included in the final delivery. And that's my tip for you guys today. Stay tuned to the Swiss Quality channel. Thank you for being here.